See, David, you know that I'm busy doing something. This reporting that you want to do, it will not work. So, hello. I'm waiting to be joined. Yes, so I'm still waiting for my first super family. The first person to join me on this live is really going to be special because this is my second time doing YouTube live. And so I decided to come on YouTube live today to meet with a few of my subscribers, yes, and meet new people, of course, to discuss the recent trending issue. And the foremost one that I would love to talk about is Blessing CEO. Yes. Course a lot of you all know Blessing CEO, who is an influencer in Nigeria. She is, according to her, she's a certified therapist, relationship expert, and a lot of you all would know her. And of late, she has presented herself as being sick. Yes. At first, she said stage 4, and a lot of blogs took that out. And if you know Blessing CEO, you know her that she's someone that she's let me say, to a very large extent, she is this kind of person who is blunt. Like, she says it the way she sees it, and she's quite bold, if you ask me, or she's very bold. I think quite might not cut it. So she's a very bold person, and so a lot of people have been wondering, saying that wow, is it true? Is it true? A lot of people do not believe it that she's sick. And I want to find out, for public figures, because Blessing, in her own case, she is a public figure. When she came out presenting that she's actually sick, breast cancer, a lot of people were like, where is your results? Where are the tests? We want to know everything. And then she replied back saying that those information, that is results, tests, and what have you, are something that is meant to be for her alone, something that is private. And then I ask myself that, you know, when public figures, they ask for privacy, sometimes one will want to understand with them. But then again, when you think it through, you put it out on the internet saying that you needed help. So I think the least thing that you owe your supporters, your fans, is just to be transparent with them in the whole process. So you releasing results, tests, and everything is not out of place. It is part of the transparency that you want to communicate to those that support you, to those that genuinely love you. So I wondered to myself why she was at first like, why do I even need this? Why do I need to prove to anybody that, yes, I'm sick? And recently, the whole saga has even gotten uglier because the hello and welcome to my YouTube live. This is Ride with Tinu. My name is Atinuke Shobo, and kindly let me know. Okay, Ray bro, how are you doing? If you can hear me out, kindly type where you're joining from. Let's talk about this. So I was just talking about Blessing CEO. If you know her, type yes in the comment section. Yes. So hi, current, fair skin, and pockets. Thank you for joining this live. And I want to ask you, just your opinion. I decided to put my phone in the landscape mode. Yes, I decided to put my phone in the landscape mode because the last time that I was on YouTube live, I put it in the vertical mode, and I don't know how that worked. So now that I'm putting it in the landscape mode, I think this is horizontal. I'm not mathematically sound like that. So do you think this is the best position for YouTube Live? This is my second time on YouTube Live. And like I said, I'm reaching you from Lagos State, Nigeria. So I would really love to know where everyone is joining me from. So if you're not shy like I am sometimes, kindly type so that I'll give you a shout out. Your location lies where you're joining me from, and it's be an honor. I want to meet everybody on this live actually. So thank you for liking this live. I would love you to. Okay, you're reaching from India. How is India this moment? Current fair scan. How is India? Right now in Nigeria, Lagos, it's the temperature is quite it's quite windy. Yes, it's been hot for a while, but we've had rainfalls in the past few days, and today is Good Friday. Today is normally a public holiday in Nigeria, and that is why I am reaching you out today, because I figured out that many people will be at home. Yeah, it's calm and cool. Well, that's interesting. Thanks for joining in. And please, you can go through my profile, you can go through my channel. If you love what I do, I talk about trending issues, societal commentaries. I use my platform to reach out to many people, and I talk about the things that I'm passionate about. So if it is something that you would like, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to see more of my content, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I've had someone joining from India. So for the rest that is watching me, if you can hear me well, can you type your location? I would love to know where you are reaching, where you are joining me from. And you can type like, or you can type like. Yes, while I'm still pretty new on YouTube Live, and I was asking, so I really don't know if this is the best position for YouTube Live. My the position of the phone in the landscape mode, or the is it horizontal mode? So I was speaking about Blessing CEO, who is a popular Nigerian social media influencer. Yes, and I must say that she's been trending for a lot of wrong reasons. And may I ask you if you have come across this Blessing CEO saga? I mean, her health saga, where she came out saying that she's sick, and she has asked her fans to pray for her supporters to support her. And some people have said that they have. Okay, this is the best mode, yes. But current current affairs. Okay, current affairs. Kana, if this is the best mode for YouTube Live, why is it that I have to tilt my head? Because truthfully, I have to tilt my head in order to read the comments. So if this is the best mode for YouTube Live, how do I read the comments without, having to twist my head some type of funny way? Because I tell you that I'm already having a neck pain. But let's just hope that we're going to enjoy this alive. So I was talking about Blessing CEO, and I was saying that who feels she's telling lies or she's saying the truth, because people are already divided on this. Some Nigerians are calling her out, saying that she's lying about the state of her health. And believe you me, lying about one's health is not the best way to go. If you really want to maintain good integrity, if you want to be seen as a reputable person, then you would have to be as transparent as possible. You would have to be truthful as possible. So lying with health issues is a no-no for me. When I came across her video saying that she was in stage 4, it was just too vague. There was no particular mention of any illness. Her fans were left guessing, because the first red flag I think I noticed was the first time I saw a video that she was sick or something. She just said, so she's in stage 4. For that kind of expression, I felt like there needed to be more light shed on the issues. You cannot just come out and say that you are in stage 4, and your fans are running helter skelter, they are scared. And a lot of people said that what is stage 4? What is it? Grief? Is it breakup? Is it cancer? So that was the first red flag for me, because I just felt that she owed her fans and her supporters at least the full picture of what was going on with her. And people were already selling the narrative of, oh, it's cancer. Since she didn't outrightly state it the first time that a video was released, it was not outrightly stated. It was just saying stage 4. She's suffering from stage 4. And people were just making the guesses. And then all of a sudden, she's, talking about being sick. And, she said a lot of people might not believe her. Wait, why are people not believing her? Why are people not believing her? I feel the main reason why a lot of people are not believing her is because of her history. In time past, she's someone that people have accused of clout chasing. So many people started going with the narrative of, is she trying to scam us? Let me not lie. Personally, when I saw those videos and I saw that she was distraught and, she was crying and speaking and saying that people might not believe her, I looked at it with so much skepticism. Like, I was wondering, like, is this true? And then another social media influencer, Saida Bodge, called her out, and in her backlash, she lashed onto her. Like, I mean, she's been calling out everyone who thinks that she's bluffing. And she lashed Saida. And Nigerians who have been asking her to present results, and she said result is private. When she said result is private, and that's something that is private to her, I did not fully agree with that, because you are a public figure, number one. And you know one thing, when you have brought an issue to the public, then you owe your fans, you owe your supporters, your well-wishers transparency. So far you have brought the issue to the public and you need the help of people, then you would need to provide them with all the necessary information that they need. So when she was saying that she cannot share her results, she cannot share the test, she cannot share details about the illness that she's passing through, I consider that a red flag. I considered it a red flag. Like, why wouldn't you want to share? You have to share it. You have to be transparent with your fans as much as possible. And then a few days ago, we saw that the results belonged to another person. Like, it was just too much for us to bear. So if you're watching me right now, if you can hear me, kindly let me know what your thoughts are on the Blessing CEO saga. If you know about, the illness she said she's passing through, kindly let me know. Just type it in the comment section here on the live chat. Kindly type whether you think that whatever is wrong with Blessing CEO, whether it's genuine or it is just excuse me, it is just another form of clout chasing. I would really love to know about that. And if you're still here on the live with me, kindly let me know your location. I've had someone from India, and so I would love to know where everyone is joining from. I would love to meet you and give you a shout out. I am Atinuke Mati Shobo, and I am the host of this channel, Ride with Tinu, where I discuss social issues, commentaries, and kindly subscribe to my channel. So kindly subscribe to my channel. And I'm being told that this is the best format for YouTube Live. This is my second time on YouTube Live, yes, and it's on my landscape mode. So I wanted to know whether this format is actually great. The only problem I have with this format is, for me to read the screen, I have to tilt my head some kind of way, but it's still okay as far as the people that are watching, because if there is anything, I want to know that the person I'm speaking to understands me. Like, I'm here for you. Yes, I'm here for you. So feel free, and I want to know where you're joining from. So kindly type on the screen where you're reaching me from, your location. Are you in Nigeria? Are you in any parts of Africa? What part of the continent are you from? I would really love to meet you. Kindly like this live, and you can share the link with your friends. Yes. How has it been for you? Today is Friday. What has been the most stressful part of your week? What has been the most stressful part of your week? I might like to digress just a little bit, because sometimes you cannot separate the things that happen to you from your professional life. Yes. So on the side, I am a mother of 4, and yesterday my kids just finished their exams. Yes. So that for me meant holiday. I've been waking up for the past few weeks every morning, 6 a.m., to get them ready for school. And that is something that is tasking. I'm not a morning person. So most of the times when I wake up in the morning, I'm usually grumpy. But because I do have to prepare them for school, I do have to bathe them, take care of them. So I'll just have to go through it. So yesterday, by the time my children told me that, oh mom, I'm done with my exams, like I'm done, I was so happy because that meant today I'm going to sleep all through and I do not have to wake up 6 a.m. But you know one thing, I forgot to turn off my alarm. So my alarm went off by 6 a.m. today again. And while in the night, I noticed my baby, the youngest, the last born, I refer to her as the last born, her body was already hot. And I panicked because that meant that I had to stand up and go to the hospital. And so sometimes life comes at you in different ways. Yes, life comes at you in different way. So if you're watching this live, kindly let me know. If you're just joining in, thank you for joining this live. Kindly let me know where you're reaching from. Tell me your location so that I will give you a shout out. So, how many children have you? Oh, I have 4 children. Yes. Current affairs. Thank you for still staying on this live. Current affairs. Do you have any children? I would love to know. I have 4 children, and let me tell you, 4 children is no man's joke. Like, I don't know why I so much underrated motherhood. There is something I have discovered so much about life. Sometimes when you see something from a far distance, you will never get to understand it until you are in that reality. So when I was growing up, I just thought, okay, you have 2 children. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So how are they all doing? And for me, my 4 children are under the age of 10. So you know what that means. My 4 children are under the age of 10. So like I was explaining something about life. Something about life that I've realized is that you can never understand, okay? Oh, thank you so much, Kenrick. Kenrick Bonner, thank you so much for joining. Kenrick Bonner, where are you joining from? I'm reaching you all from Lagos State, Nigeria. Kindly type like to like this live stream, and you can share this live stream with your friends. And if you're just joining in, thanks for joining in. Please let me know your location so that I'll give you a shout out. What part of the country, what part of the continent are you coming from? And this is Ride with Sinu. You can subscribe to my channel because this is just me. I'm someone that loves. Okay, your camera is not good. Oh, Kenrick, thanks for your feedback. I love genuine feedbacks. So, what are you saying about the camera? Before when I got on this live, I asked if the landscape mode was the best because the last time I went on live, I was on the vertical mode. So, Kenrick, are you suggesting that I turn my camera to the vertical mode? Are you suggesting that? If you're of the opinion that I should turn my camera to the vertical mode, kindly let me know. Please type it in the comment section. I'm ready. I'm reading everyone's comments, please. So I want to give you a shout out. Thank you so much for the feedback, Henrik. Okay. Okay, I should turn it. So for everyone that is watching this live, thanks for joining in. Kindly let me know your location. And so I've gotten feedback from one of the viewers that this camera position is not the best. So what I'm going to do is that my phone is placed on a tripod at the moment. So what I'm going to do is that I am going to have to turn my camera. Thank you so much, Akila. I do not know how to pronounce your name. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to turn my camera. Kindly stay with me, please, while I do the needful. Okay. So is this great? I have turned it now. Is this better? Thank you for so as I was saying, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Can you let me know your location so that I'll give you a shout out? Thank you so much to Kenrick Bonner. Thank you to Akila Ahmed. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. After this live stream, I'm going to really check the feedback. So, like I said, this is my second time of YouTube live, and kindly go through my channel content. If you love what I create, kindly give me a follow by subscribing to my channel. So, content creation is something that I've been so much passionate about. Okay, you're watching from Barbados. So, how is it? I'm reaching you from Lagos State, Nigeria, and I can tell you that it's been quite it's been quite windy. Yes, it's been quite windy, if I must say. Okay. So, I've been doing a lot of adjusting. You would bear with me, kindly bear with me, but I am so happy that I still have you on this live stream. So, earlier on, I was speaking about the trending issue in Nigeria about a popular social media influencer, Blessing CEO, who came out to tell her fans, to tell her well wishers and lovers all over the world that she is in stage 4. And when she said she's in stage 4, I mean, it was just too vague for a lot of people to understand, because many people kept on asking, stage 4, what? What is she going through? What is it that she's passing through that she cannot come out and explicitly state it? So there was panic, there was pandemonium, and that was a first red flag for me. I'm not someone that comes here to judge anybody, no, but I like to see things beyond how they present themselves. And mind you, okay, everything in Barbados is perfect. That's lovely. Well, everything in Nigeria is not perfect. I must say, I'm a very good lover of my country, but I might tell you that in Nigeria, it's been quite hectic. We've been having some issues. Yes, I would not want to mention that in case it's not allowed on YouTube. So we've been facing some turbulent issues in some parts of Nigeria, and the economy has been bleeding. Yes, with the recent fuel price increments, some of these are global. They are all global related. Yes. So current affairs. Thanks for staying on this live. Please, if you're on this live and you're enjoying this live, kindly like this live, and you can share this link to your friends to come here. And everything in Nigeria is perfect. I might say that not everything in Nigeria is perfect, but if I may ask you, Kenrick, have you been to Nigeria before? Okay, Nigeria, there is cold or hot. Of course, Akila Ahmed 3258. Oh, this is heaven, really? Have you been to Nigeria? Kenrick, you've not answered me. Have you been to Nigeria before? Yes, in Nigeria, we do have the hot season, we have the cold season, and in some parts of the north, we have the very dry season, characterized by it's windy and it's quite cold. Yes, but where I reside in Nigeria, which is the southwest geopolitical zone, we sometimes have rain and we have heat. Oh, Kenrick. Okay, you're in Nigeria. What part of Nigeria are you from, Kenrick? What part of Nigeria are you residing in at the moment? If you're just joining this live stream, thank you so much for joining in. Can I know your location? I'm reaching you from Lagos State, Nigeria. Yes. Okay. Barbados in Nigeria. Where may I ask? As a Nigerian that I've been in Nigeria all my life, I don't know if there is any place, any town named Barbados. So if you say you're in Barbados, Barbados is in which part of Nigeria, Kenrick? I can already see some people dropping in some smileys. You might pardon me because my YouTube live game is just new. Kindly go, please. I'm on live stream. Can you go? Yes. So as I was saying, I am not logical. Go back, go back, go back. Oh, Akila Ahmed, can you kindly share the joke with me? Can you kindly share the joke with me? What's so funny? I want to laugh. Kindly type it in the comment section. I would love to see it and give you a shout out. So today is Friday, and the week started on Sunday. What has been the most stressful part of your week? For me, the most stressful part of my week was yesterday, I think, because yesterday when my kids told me that they had finished writing their exams, I was looking forward to a very peaceful night rest. Logical people are suffering. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So why do you think people are suffering? I think suffering is a relative term. So when you mean suffering, are you suffering financially? Are you suffering mentally? Are you suffering socially? So kindly let me know, please. If you're still on this live, thank you for joining this live. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm someone that loves to talk about commentaries, social issues, and everything that is just enlightening, educating, entertaining, and insightful. I'm a mom of 4. I'm a social media manager and I'm a content creator. I'm happy, healthy, and wealthy. Yes, I think that's good. Another way to see life and to be very grateful and to have that gratitude mindset is that sometimes when you complain about life, you ask yourself, do you have food to eat? If you have food to eat, you're richer than a lot of people. If you have clothes to wear, you're definitely good to go. If you have a shelter over your head, then that is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. So, thanks for staying on this live. Thanks for joining this live. Kindly let me know where you're joining from. I'm reaching you from Lagos State, Nigeria, Ikeja, the city capital. Yes, and this is Ride with Tino. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. I talk about anything trending, social commentaries, just to get your opinion. And I've been asking, but I've not gotten an answer from anyone yet on what they think about Blessing CEO Saga. Oh, you're from South Africa. Katus, hello, Thelani. Did I pronounce your name well? I love my South African people. Do you think the children are suffering? The answer is no. How many people are watching the live? Oh, Akila Ahmed. I'm okay. What I'll tell you about the people that are watching the live is that very interesting people are watching the live. So for me, it's not just about numbers. Yes, for me, it's about connecting with people. For me, even if I'm speaking to one person on this live, I am satisfied. While I set my camera and I was just watching the time ticking, 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 I was saying, who is going to be the first person to join my life? So it doesn't matter the number of people that are watching this live right now. I am speaking to one person. I'm speaking to you that is watching this live. And if you are just joining in, kindly let me know where you're joining from. Where you're joining from. I'm reaching you from Lagos State, Nigeria, Ikeja, the city capital. My name is Atinike Matishobo. I'm a mother of 4. Yes, I'm a social media manager and a content creator. And on this channel, you have 5 million likes. Yes, you know what? I love that spirit. So Kenry, can you take us to 5 million likes? Like, I mean, I've been on this YouTube game since like 2020. I posted my very first video on YouTube in 2020. And may I tell you that it's been a roller coaster of a journey. I got my 1,000 subscribers last year. And then I'm still looking forward to getting my watch hours. So if you're here and you've been in this content game and you know how things work, can you kindly enlighten me how I can quickly get my watch hours? Yes. So if you know about this, oh, thanks for the emoji. Please kindly like this alive. You already at 5 million. Yes, thank you. I think you're seeing it into the future, and that is interesting because someone like me, I love to dream a lot. And I tell young people, because I'm in my mid-age, yes, and I tell young people that it's good to have dreams. And I advise them as well as possible to have dreams. So, like I said, if you're just joining me, thanks for joining in. I'm a mother of 4, and they are already okay. The future is now. Exactly. So, what's your perspective about life? When someone is waiting for something to happen to them, so in their season of waiting, what are you going to advise them to do in their season of waiting? So like I said, if you're into this content creation game, can you let me know how a YouTuber like me can quickly get her watch hours? If you've done practical steps and these steps have been proven to be correct and accurate, kindly let me know. Thanks for staying on this YouTube live. Kindly let me know where you're joining from, and kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, I mean, if you want to know about trending issues in Nigeria and beyond, yes, I can see that someone from South Africa reached out. And I remember there was a time that I talked about things that were happening in South Africa, especially with one of, okay, you gotta shake. 70, unfortunately, that's how the game is now. 70, 81. The world is just too sexualized, but I do not really think that everything is all about being provocative. For me, I want to give value. And when I started my content creation journey, I knew that I wanted to reach out to people like minds like myself. I'm a mother, and I felt that I have so much more to offer than just, birthing children. So, Iram Spatura, hi, how are you doing? See things the way you want it to be. Yes, I love the power of positivity so much. I love the power. Saptura, thanks for saying hello. How are you doing? Kindly like this live, and if you're enjoying this live, kindly share this link with your friends and your loved ones. And if you enjoy my channel, if you've gone through my channel and you love what you see, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yes, if you can hear me, we're talking about different things. We talked about blessing CEO, we talked about content creation, we also talked about how you can be satisfied at where you are in life. Yes, so for someone like me, it has been a roller coaster journey. Yes, there has been ups and downs, but I've come to terms that I should not worry about things that I cannot change. That's me for you. I do not worry about things that I cannot do anything about it. Yes. And if there are things that one can't do, anything about, I can't do anything about where I'm born. I was born in Nigeria. Have you heard about Barbados in Nigeria? Oh no, Kenrick, I haven't. I can't do anything about, me, my nationality. I am a Nigerian. Can I do anything about it? I do not think so. Can I do anything about the family I was born into? No, but I'm actually grateful for the family I was born into. I'm thankful for all the opportunities I've come across in life. So thanks for staying with me on this YouTube live. If you're just joining in, let me know where you're joining from. Let me see your perspective about things. What do you think about people who tell lies about their health? You know, you're not a Nigerian. So, okay, Kenrick, I'm just curious. So, if you think I'm not a Nigerian, so what part of the world do you think I'm from? Let's see how accurate you are. All right, I will be ending this live right now because I just promised myself that I was going to come here for 30 minutes. So it's been a wonderful time on YouTube live. Thank you so much for the experience. Thank you for staying with me, and I would be saying bye till I come your way another time. Thank you so much for staying on my YouTube live. Bye bye.